All right, give me just a second. Let's try. Let's try this. What's going on? Welcome. Can you hear me okay? Check, 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 check. All right, I'm gonna hop back in game or in engine real quick, and there's a bug. So let me actually, I'll just show what I'm talking about. I need to go up on top of a hill. So if you have one of these moves that has a dash built into it, and you do it off a ledge, oh, it didn't do it that time. Let me see something. Maybe I have to jump. No? Okay. There we go. So you can go flying like way further than the actual range of the thing. This is how far you're supposed to go maximum. But if you do it off a ledge in the right way, you just go flying. Yeah, it's a feature. But what happens is when this manifests in a few ways. When the ninja grapples somebody else, if they're in the air or near a ledge, it can make them fly across the map, and it kind of sucks for both people. So, but then I'll be back to working on this the shadow skin bundle. I'm making kind of like these blackout shadow skins for every class for both teams, and because I think themed bundles are a good idea, and I'm trying to get as much stuff on our item store as possible before launch, on top of a bunch of other stuff. But okay, so there are some settings I was asked by our lead programmer to try out real quick. So there's all these friction settings. There's character movement component and what is it? Braking deceleration. Braking deceleration falling. Let's try 200. And 8 falling lateral friction. What's up, Elisham? Give me just a second. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I started streaming again, and then I went in the dark to work on the trailer. I didn't really want to reveal too much of that, and then I just handed the trailer off to someone else. So, which is a gigantic weight off my shoulders. I like making the like level sequencer scenes, but like editing gameplay, Premiere and After Effects and all that, no, thank you. And it's just feedback is all over the place, and I don't like it. So let me try to get this bug again. I forget how I was doing it. I think that was how it was. Okay, so it kind of fixes it, but it makes jumping while sprinting like real bad. Okay, I'm trying out the just chatting section. I don't know if we're going to be buried in it or if I should change it back to science and whatever the other one is. Oh yeah, anyway. I think this one's pretty much good to go. Go ahead and get export ready. Okay. This needs to go in. Oh yeah, that's so there if you're using Unreal, there's some pretty decent plugins that has like Steam lobbies and stuff. And our matchmaking basically like puts it waits till a certain amount of players are in a lobby in a session together, and then it just kind of like server travels where they need to go. I didn't work on it, but there's some stuff on the marketplace which is having a giant sale right now that might come in handy. So it's going to be T shadow body HN albedo. It's too long of a name. I'm just going to shorthand it. It's going to be normal. And this can be ambient occlusion. Actually, I want it from, no, I want final AO. This is going to be RMO. Oh, I should have done, I should duplicate it now. Yep, there we go. Then I can just do and oh, I can't do, okay, I'm going to have to do these separate then. So this is going to be Unreal Hanako for the body. Don't want the armor. PNG is fine. There's also Vectra if you're using Unreal Tournament 4 is open source, and they released the project, and they did their own lobby system that allows for like instancing and stuff. There may be some good examples there. If it's something we had more time for, we probably would have done something similar, but we kind of got stuck with Steam. Switch to armor and then have that duplicate shadow head. Okay. There's also Epic Online Services is free, and basically it's a centralized like platform backend provider where you can kind of like put API keys in for whatever platform you're using, so you can connect like Steam, Xbox, whatever, all to like one place, and you only have to ever do your platform work one time. Actually, we'll do something live right now. I think it has like a SDK you can download like for the engine, but hold on. There's something specific in here I'm thinking of. I don't know why it's taking a while. Well, while it's thinking, back to this. Refresh this. So neither of these are epic, like, created things, obviously. But they're extremely well reviewed, and it gives you blueprint nodes for, like, everything. All logics and blueprints. I mean, 21 pretty good reviews. Achievements, friends, leaderboards, lobbies, multiplayer, statistics. Create advanced session is that's what we use for it uses basically whatever your net driver is, or like your online subsystem, which ours is Steam, so this searches for Steam, but it's kind of generic in nature. I'm not a huge fan of advanced sessions, I'll be honest with you. It, like, I would say minimum does the job. Alright, so now I need time to make the other team's version of this skin. It's kind of annoying to have to make basically 2 skins for each. I don't have to necessarily, but trying to keep some color consistency. I'm making the character versions for the shadow set. So I'm going to go ahead and save this as a new one. Shadow Nagi Yamai. And I'll just start the reskin. It's pretty fast, honestly. Like, I set these templates up to be very flexible. Sometimes I just need to find what layer I need to work in. Switch back to the body. Okay. I'm getting side messages that are like, try this value. I'm gonna try 2 things though. I'm gonna buy this and the dash. Meh. So something else I want to try real quick. Hey, what's going on? It is it's going good. Jeremy, thank you. I'm gonna change. So we're trying. If you're just tuning in, I'm trying to fix a bug. Well, actually, I'm doing art, but I'm trying to help our programmer that's messaging me on a different screen. We have some issues when you do like dash moves off a hill or like a ledge. You can go flying across the map. So we're playing with some friction settings to see kind of how it behaves. So just real quick, I'm gonna add some bots, and you can check out, this is the new shadow skin for the ninja. Just add like 6 bots real quick. Oops. Oh, what just happened? I need to make cooler. Wow. Yes, I do remember. I hope you've been doing well. Let's see. Okay, so it's not launching dudes, perhaps, but I really need, like, bots don't jump, so I really need, like, someone in the air. Or maybe I can pull them in the air and then pull them again. What? I forgot grapple does, like, chip damage. I can't say I've ever gotten a grapple kill before. There's not really a reason for them to. And really, the game's not really designed for bots to be in the game. Like, it's kind of, they're there while to kind of fill slots on the server until people get there. Like, this really is supposed to be 12 versus 12 humans, all humans. Bots are kind of just, I mean, they've almost turned into creeps, like in a MOBA, in a lot of ways. Actually, this setting feels really good on this. These dudes used to, like, go flying. That was the worst one, but that's still really not too bad. But yeah, new behaviors on AI, especially behaviors that have to do with the vertical axis, are actually very, very complicated. And I'll explain why in a second. I just want to try to get... There's some enemies over here. I want to see what happens if I just grapple from above. Oh, really? That's I really appreciate that. That's awesome. If you want some keys for them, if this game is okay for them, I don't know what age, just send me a message, Jeremy. I wouldn't mind throwing a couple your way. Oh yeah, that's way better. So before, when I would do that, it could like throw him basically like over the house like this way. Like he could end up landing like on those little targets. So this is feeling a little more physically accurate. Oh, there's a map that has a death pit, and there's like these rock posts in different spots that are there's space in between that require a jump to get to, and you can totally go over to them and grapple people into the death pit. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm happy with that right now. All right, I got to show you the death pit now. This is our final map. It's like not officially in early access, though we test it every week in our like Wednesday and Sunday tests. Which, if you are interested, go to our Discord, please. And the game is on Steam. It's actually not $6.99. We're at our release price of $14.99 right now. We're also going to have a Founders Pack that's either bundles with the main game for $40, or you can buy standalone if you already have the game for $25. And it's all of our items and every purchasable item we ever release in perpetuity. If we release new classes, you get those. We release whatever helmets, whatever the thing is, you will get it immediately once it's in the game. It's just a general announcement if you don't participate. No. Bren, my friend. I recognize your username on Twitch, but I don't know if I connected the dots. You know the Death Pit, Ben. You've played this map a bunch of times. It's not really a death pit. It's really like it's a pond that you can swim in, but if you fall in it with too much velocity and you fall to the bottom, you do die. There is a kill volume there on purpose, but it gives you at least a small chance to recover. Anyway, I'm just gonna fly through this. Why on earth? I must have done a test. I have a smart material for my shadow metal that I really just need to reassign the mask, which is going to be this. And I'm really just going to go layer by layer and just change the settings. Actually, leaving the symbols bronze is kind of cool. The Yamai version of this is going to look really dope because I think this can be a little more. I'm just going to see what these layers are. Torso, okay. What is that? Okay. Can I actually just turn that layer off, and if that fixes the belt. Okay, that's the burlap. I need the base color. Okay. This be just a little bit. Yeah, probably like that. Sandals. Change that color. That had surprisingly little impact. And so did that. I'm missing something on these. Why isn't this doing anything? What the heck is I must have a layer like up here that fixes this. Oh, there it is. I knew there had to be a layer that was messing with this. And another thing I need to fix here that is bothering me a good bit is actually I'll just fix it here. I'm going to turn on roughness, and socks don't need to be shiny. It's kind of weird. Okay, these are already the color that I want. Actually, these are supposed to be bronze, and then I also need, okay. Pad stitches. These are going to be bronze to match the other. And then something, oh, this was for, how the heck did that end up changing the socks? Well, that's a mistake. So actually, I need to undo until that's fixed. That's a problem. There we go. I don't know how the socks got lumped into that. Okay, so now I need a, oh, so that's why. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna mask, I'm gonna add a white mask here, and then just mask out these. And then I can come back to socks and hopefully make adjustments here. I'm just gonna fix this mask, I think. That's weird. Some weird stuff going on in this thing. Yeah, why the heck isn't it affecting that? It should be affecting the whole thing. Especially with where it is in this, what's going on? It is, it's going. It is going. What the fuck is happening with this thing? I don't even see what's like. What's even like affecting this, the socks. I didn't have this problem on the other one. Oh, the skin layer is? That's weird. There we go. Now I just need to fix the strangely shiny socks. Yeah. There we go. That works. Okay. Okay, well there's that. Now the face, and then I'll hook this skin up in game. We'll try it out. And then I'll make icons, because that's... I freaking hate doing that, but it's fine. So that's just like additional height, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. I need shadow metal. Red. And then for the fabric, something like that. And there it is, Shadow Naginatashi for the Yamai clan, the Hanako one I did earlier, and I'll hook that up in a second. So I'm going to change these abbreviations real quick. Nope, it's not the right one. There we go. I'll export that first. It's kind of annoying you can't do two presets for two different IDs. But I guess I'm too much of a noob to do like, to have the naming like auto-generated. Alright, so this should be ready to set up an engine. Come down to characters, Naginata. skins. I guess the first skin for him. Shadow. And I pretty much can just import all of these. So all the head ones, I'm gonna bulk edit these and set their max texture size to 512 because the head's tiny. And then I'm gonna select these bakes, and they need to be masks. And then these need to be masks as well. Alright, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think these are based off like the same, these based off of the master. Matte Ninja Master, yeah they are. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and just make material instances off of this. This is going to be like it's going to get moved to the shadow folder. I'm going to move this to another screen so I can pick textures easier real quick. So I'm going to override diffuse, normal, and diffuse, normal, RGO. Then the head material, same thing. Oops. Okay, so those are made. I'm going to make the Yamai versions now. really think I could have just reused normal map from some of these, but it's okay. Okay, now I'll make we use data assets for our skins. So I'll go ahead and duplicate this is 5002. I'm going to move content browser again to make this easier. And I actually should have used a different one. I need to see what order. So it's body, body, head. Okay. So it's going to be body, body, head, body, body, head. Then back to the store item table. Let's go ahead and duplicate an existing skin. 5002 is the item ID. Go find the string for the Naginata. I'm gonna say owned just so I can test it. Use the new asset. Usable by the Naginata, and that should be it. And then I'll do icons once I see that it works. And I need to make default icons for all the characters, so I'm probably just going to get that done while I'm in there, so I don't have to do it. Oh yeah, here's the new Jade Naginata that I put in the earlier, I think last night. So go to player skins and shadow. I'm gonna just turn this off so I can test it. I will test it with the shadow mask. Oh yeah, I didn't make that owned. I'm just gonna turn off mask then. No Sashimono. I need to hook up that text. And then I have to respawn to test it. Yeah, that looks awesome. I am gonna make a shadow Naginata, or a shadow version of all the weapons too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Turned out good. change sides. Check out the other one. Ooh, yeah, I like this one even better because they're like, I kind of gave them this kind of sickly blue-gray, like stone-like skin because they're kind of like the Yamai clan are kind of possessed dudes. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's icon time, which I don't look for. I really don't like making them. They're annoying. But that's game development. You got to do a lot of stuff that you don't like to do. Okay, so I don't have default images for any of the skins either. So I should probably do that. What I am going to do though is I'm going to save my screenshot map as something character specific, so I really only have to set this up one time. So I'm just going to delete these. And there's no real reason for this to be rotated. I'm going to save this. So I made this blueprint. I made this blueprint of our character where I can like just switch through poses and like pose it and the weapons will line up and everything just to make cinematics easier. And yeah, I think something like this. So I'll use pose library, and then I just have these poses I can pick. So what I'm going to do real quick is just make default icons for all the characters for like their default skins. Thankfully I don't have to put these ones on Steam. That's the really annoying part, is like you have to make 2 versions for Steam, upload it to your own like website or something, and it's a giant pain in the ass. So obviously you change. They shouldn't have the same pose. So pilot this camera real quick. So weird. I'm gonna move this light because it's like shadowing his face weird. Yeah, something like that. High-res screenshot mode. Include buffer visualization targets, and what that basically gives you is an alpha channel. What's going on, guys? We making icons. I'm taking screenshots for our item store for the default skins. Yeah, I also have this right that I can if for some reason if I need a tiny katana, it's a letter opener, or an intruder weapon, and there's also this guy. And also, if I really wanted to, this guy. Which I actually do plan to put this mask in the game at some point. You gotta be on brand. So, anyway, welcome new friends. Let me tell y'all what the deal is. So, we were working on this for like 14 years. Very long time, since college. Back in 2008 started this, 2007, one of those. And it releases on September 15th. And the link in that is wrong. The real trailer is not that. So most of the game's done. I'm just trying to get a lot of cool skins and stuff done for the release. And I just finished up. I'm making basically this shadow series where all of our 4 classes get this cool like blacked out shadow skin, because their normal one is like green and red depending on like what team you're on. Like this is the wait for it. This is the original guy. And then the skin is this. So we've been playtesting every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern for the last probably like 7 years. It's usually dev team versus community. Everyone's welcome, and we've been doing Sunday ones too because we just need more testing. So here's my 2 freaking icon templates. I only need one of them, thank God. And here's my screenshot folder. I mentioned that when you include the buffers, it gives you, one of them usually works as a cutout, so you don't have to use it too crazy of a magic wand. So I'll just copy paste this over. Select the blue. delete. Now I have my cutout, and this can go in the in-game icon template, and I can just resize it, and there's the in-game icon done, basically. Default. Kenji. I think it's just default Kenji. It doesn't need to be anything else. Now what I do need to figure out though, and I might need to make adjustments to my tool. Oh no, never mind. I can just select this and override the materials. Right? Let me make sure I can do that. Nope, it forces it back. Okay, I need to add overrides then. That'll be easy. But I'm gonna go ahead and just make the other defaults real quick. So I made this, oh, hold on. Oh, thanks, you're right. I forgot to do turn off contiguous. Good catch. You saved me like 5 minutes of having to come back and do this. Surprised that the alpha didn't cut that out. You're right. Fail. Photoshop fail. Okay. That was real stupid. So I'm working on the item store for our game, and part of that is I need icons, or basically like screenshots of the items. But I was lazy and I didn't make defaults. But since I'm making skins, I'm just getting the defaults out of the way because I already have it set up in my map. But what I was working on and what I'll continue to work on is these Shadow Series skins, where I'm just making this kind of black and gold or black and bronze depending on the team versions of all the characters. Then I'll make a shadow version of the weapon that's kind of like a black gunmetal kind of look. And I already did one of them. And by the way, if you guys have any questions at any point, just ask away. It makes doing mundane stuff like this way more enjoyable for me to answer questions about the game or game development, the game industry, whatever it is. When I'm not doing this, I've worked in AAA for 11 years too, so I've seen both sides of game development, and I'm happy to share whatever. It's definitely more enjoyable of a streaming experience to do that. So I'm gonna eject from my. Oh damn it! I hate when that happens. Freaking, you move the eject doesn't work, and then your camera gets messed up. Let's see what pose. So this was if you're just joining up, this is a pose tool I'd made a long time ago to make cinematics and screenshots way faster. Let me see where this dude's ending up. I'll make sure I do a better job doing alphas of the characters. That was fail. Yeah, these don't need to be too crazy. It's hard to get this in picture with the blade too. Nudge this dude a little bit. Works for me. light a little bit moved. This light needs a little bit. And that'll work. Pilot my camera. Unreal has a screenshot tool. Bam. To the next one. Thanks for saving me on that stupid missing the alpha. I won't make that mistake again. There's too much crap open. Oh yeah, this is a better mask this time anyway. Turn off contiguous. This is... I can't imagine this being entertaining streaming, but I hope it is to somebody. It's not the most fun part of game development, but once I'm done with these, I don't have to do them. But I do need to make these for the new skins as I go. I'd rather just get the fun factor. Pro tip: do the stuff you hate. When you have stuff that's equal priorities, do the stuff you don't like first. It's just way faster. You just get it over with and you can do the cool stuff. At least we don't have like 20 characters that I need to do this for. I would not stream that. Are these the same poses? I did pick the same ones. It's good enough for me. Where's the camera? I don't really love the foreshortening on that bow. It's kind of weird. I'm going to change the pose. That's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. So you can see the character a little bit better. I'm actually okay if these get cut off a little bit. Actually, I lied. I don't want it cut off. But it's tough when the weapon's gigantic. That works. Lighting looks fine. It's a little hot on the over here. Okay. What's up, Arthur? Shortly. I just did the Naginatashi, and I'm doing the default character icons for skins because I know I need. First I want the characters already set up in a map. So I'm just kind of knocking them out at once. For this, probably. I'll show you where this goes in a second too. It's not like super, super important. You just need to see like this is the default. They're tiny in the interface. Just gonna keep this over here. Got one more to go. You did miss me testing out the Shadow Nagi, Arthur. I finished up the actual in-game version a little bit ago. I'm about to drop it into the map, so. All right, last one. Then you get to see the new skin. Ninja. Yeah, just standard pose works for me for this. That's so annoying. His leg's kind of weird right there. I'll just have him kind of like straight on. That works. This one has with the chains and everything. That would take so long if I had to do like manual editing to get that to work. All right, almost to the fun part. I'm gonna hook this up real quick. So come down to my store items. And I need to import the new ones. And you see how they're not alpha like the other ones. If you ever encounter that in Unreal, you can bulk edit your textures, and compression setting needs to be set to user interface. And then I also set the texture group from world to UI, and that allows PNG alpha to work. So now back in my database of all the items, I'm actually going to move this off screen so I can select it easier. Dual monitor is a must for Unreal. You just have to. Plug in the icons. And then I'll show you where how these are used really quick. Unreal Game Jam, no, yeah, no. So, in our class loadout screen, no, yeah, I suppose I could have just like hooked up those. I do have. Oh yeah, there's the Shadow Kenshi. If you've never seen him before, he's my favorite so far. The skin looks so cool. So when I go to player skins, it's just, this is where the icon's used. Oh no, $1, I can't equip it anymore. But yeah, that's where it's used. No, it's bronze when it's Yamai. I really need to add like a clan icon to let you toggle in here, but it's too much work. So I'm going to make the icons for the Shadow Nagi now. But I need to make a change to my tool. So I'm going to do some blueprinting really quick. So this is all the blueprint that makes it where I can just like change the class. It'll automatically update the materials and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a boolean called override materials. This is gonna go in a materials category. I'm also going to make material interface object. I'm going to make an array. Material override list. That's going to also go in the materials category. Then I'm going to make a branch in here. If override materials, I'm going to do a material override list. I'm just going to loop through it. Get material. Let's see if I can do this. Get material at index. Oops. Is that all this does, or does it keep going? No, it keeps going. Okay, so when it's complete, it needs to go back over here. Alright, so I'm gonna get material. No, that's stupid. I don't have to do that at all. It's set material I want to do. At the array index and the array element. It's actually all. Yeah, that's. I derped for a second. I think that's all I need to do. So now if I come back to this, there should be a section in here called materials, override materials. I need to expose that. And then what I can do is just, this should work. Yep. And there's the shadow for him. Shadow for him. I'm actually okay if they're partially cut off. I don't want to cut off like too much, but a little bit I'm okay with. Screenshot tool. So the last one of these icons I have to make for a little bit. Actually, I lied. I need to make the ninja the ninja shadow skin that I forgot to do the other day. I should have done it while I still had the ninjas posed. That would have been a lot easier. A little more efficient. Okay, so this one I have to do in 3 places because I need to make the Steam icon version of it too. Okay. So this goes under skins and it's 5002, I think it is. I named these by item ID, so I need to go double check. Yeah, 5002. Arthur, I'll show you the skin on Gifu in a second when I get done with these icons. Oops. Ooh. Spoilers trailer. Also spoilers, I'm not editing it anymore, which is an amazing thing to say. I was getting real burnout on that. So 5002. Yeah, here's the template for that. Why are they so small? What happened to the... Is this the... Nope, it's the default. Of course it's gone. There it is. Oh, they're still tiny. It's so weird. Whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot in the square icons they're not. It's kind of... They get cut off weird. Forgot I have to do another set for these. I should. I haven't done enough of these to have good muscle memory to have a better process. These guys just need to move back till they're fully in frame. And I'm going to do the same thing for the ninjas so I don't screw that up. And then the lights both need moved. I want the camera, I should lock the camera. The guy that did the key art, his name's Jay. and the one that gives me a lot of feedback about effects. He sees stuff I would never see, and he's been my mentor for like 12 years. So when he said he wanted to edit, I'm like, please God, save me from this thing. Because there was a, I'll put it this way, there are too many cooks in the kitchen, and it was too much feedback that didn't line up with each other from too many places, and I was over it. It wasn't useful anymore. So these are the images that go on this actual Steam. They get uploaded to an FTP and they end up on Steam for if you buy through the item store there. I don't know why they want one this small, but all right. One more set of these to do, and then I can do the Ite, who's the last character to do the shadow version. I think the shadow Ite is going to be really badass because he has a lot of ornate detail that'll really have good contrast on like the gold and the bronze. I'm excited about that. So obviously he has the wrong materials. Let me fix that really quick. I don't remember what order his go in, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. I think it's this and this, and then the head's in the middle. Yep. And then for these guys, I'm gonna make sure they're fully on screen for the same reason. Gotta change the pose on this guy. I want it to be a little more standard. And the light's hitting the chain a little too hot over there. That'll do. I like the Hanukkah one a lot better. And I might end up changing it this one still, but I don't, for icons I'm okay with it. As long as the icon gets the point across. Okay, so the last one I have to do, and then for a while, then I get to play in Substance, which is infinitely more enjoyable. Photoshop does a pretty good job of like up-resing these. Like I would think these views would look like real bad, and they look pretty. They look decent. Yeah, for the in-game one, I don't care if it's cut off because the bottom is always up against a frame. So that process for skins makes better sense to never cut them off in the shot. So this is 5001 Ninja Shadow game. Shadow large. So this is kind of like start to finish. If you've been watching for a while, it's kind of start to finish, like how an item gets made from the art side through like the configuration in the spreadsheet all the way to Steam. And this is a system that I made kind of in its entirety for the most part. So I'm going to go to FTP on another screen and upload these stupid things. And then where those end up is back. I have this item table that has, so I have shadow. So I actually did set this up. And then did I make the shadow bundle yet? I did make the shadow bundle. So I'm going to add to this. This is going to be 5001 and 5002. That adds it to the bundle. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this row. 5001 is the Shadow Ninja. And then I have to literally type the URL of the icon here, which is the most annoying thing on earth. Why wouldn't you be able to just upload an icon on Steam? But wait, there's more. Okay, so there's that. Same thing, update the stupid thing. It's not that bad when you have consistent naming convention. Like if I could almost write a script for this if I really felt like it. So for items that go on Steam, they actually need to be in JSON. So what I have is this tool is a thing I got off Marketplace where I can have a spreadsheet in LibreOffice, and it has this button that generates the JSON for all the items. And then I can upload them to Steam in the back end, and the items are basically live within 5 minutes. Now, Tropic, no, it's not a reboot project. It's an ongoing, long-term indie project. that has been made over the course of 15, or 14 years with no money. Up until we got an epic mega grant last year, but that's really paying for PR for our launch. It didn't really help development a whole lot. So now the two new skins are there. The Shadow Kenshi's there. I do need to make a Shadow Naginata and the weapons, but I'll do that after the Ite. Okay. So thank God I'm done with this map first for a little while. I think I could probably get the Ite skin done and working in game. The icons, I'll probably either do it at the end of stream or after. It just happened to be a requirement for that plugin, and generating the JSON was worth buying the plugin just for that tool. The irony of that is it's a guy that actually had done the Steam programming for us. It was his plugin, and he wouldn't give it to me. He made me buy it off of the freaking. He made me buy it off of the, what's it called? All right, so that's still owned. So I think I already have this equipped still. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, here's the new skin in game. Let me go out of base, so this, actually I can just hide the HUD. Here's the Hanako version. Let me join Yamai real quick. Oh, what the heck? I didn't realize that the, oh, okay, I see. It already registers the team change. That's interesting. That it changes the material to the default as you're dying. Technically that's a bug. Not a super game-breaking one, but that is a bug. Yeah, the Yamai one looks a little bit cooler for this version. So, Arthur, you know the bow sweep ability? So we fixed it finally, and what it also introduced is that most abilities are a multi-knockdown now, which reminds me that I need to fix before I forget. I need to make the collision smaller on one of the characters, because you can Fuji hammer like 4 people now with one Fuji hammer, and it's super OP. Like unnecessarily OP. So yeah, it's this thing. I just think radius needs to be pretty small again. And narrow. I think it needs a little bit more. That shouldn't have been a thing. Like the Ite ultimate? I'll try it in a second. I want to test this change. multiple targets. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, we fixed the if an ability is there's a flag in the ability config that says like this ability has stun immunity and all the ultimates have stun immunity. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so I couldn't hit multiple. Now what I do like is sweeping charge originally by design is supposed to be able to hit multiple targets, and because the capsule's big enough, now you can. So the problem with bow sweep and subsequently any ability that you would hit at point blank range was if someone was already inside that collision capsule. So if someone was already inside this, when you activated the ability, it swaps the collision basically to on when the animation starts. And it basically would never register the player if they were already inside the capsule. So now we check inside the capsule when it gets activated to see if there's a player there. And that was why point blank was messed up. I always thought it was like network latency and like stuff like that. So bow sweep. Oh, it didn't work that time. It also didn't. I think I'm getting interrupted trying to do it. I need to add sound and effects to that. That animation really could have used some work. So I haven't got this to work yet. That's not great. I haven't got it to work one time. Am I in a bad configuration? Where's the ETA? Oh yeah, his is gigantic. That should work like no problem. Oh, I know why it's not working. It's specifically, this is a multiplayer game and I wasn't playing in like the real multiplayer mode. I hope. I mean, bow sweep was like the least bot ability in the game, but it was broken. There we go. Worked that time. I think bow sweep with shotgun bow is going to be a new meta, and so is it's going to be interesting ability. Because if you swing your mouse when you do it, you can knock down multiple enemies. It's hard, but you could do that, wait for him to get up, and then shotgun bow. This has been sticking out of the ground for like forever. It is pretty funny because you feel like a Naginata would just like basically laugh at you for it. Alright, so what I'm gonna save these two and just close Photoshop because I just have too much crap open in here. And I'll come back to Photoshop when I need it later. Now that I've worked on this, I had like roughly been planning to do gold skin next, which would more or less be like oops, wrong thing. Not that color though. That color's terrible. Hanako gold. Actually, I just hate this. This material's bad. But anyway, I was gonna do gold skins for all the characters where like a majority of the armor is gold. But now that I've done the metal, the shadow series, I almost want to do like a harmony series or like a heavenly series and do like white armor. I think that would be cool. But anyway, to the Ite. I'm really glad I retextured these characters last year. Because his skin texture looks so much better in Substance Painter, it's crazy. Because all these substance files are like such good starting points for this. This is an absolutely terrible UV pack, I'm sorry. It is a really, really bad UV pack. It's just like it's way too much space in between everything. This is going to be interesting because this is such a weird character. Alright, well, let's just jump right to it. You can still see the kind of the fabric detail here. You don't really, making something black isn't really, you should never do like full 00000 black. Like it should always be like a 80% gray or a 85% gray. Because if you go too dark, you lose all the detail in the texture. Which on the, I think on the Nagi I did go a little dark on some stuff. And I might go back to it later and clean it up, but for now it's fine. I'm just kind of seeing what everything is. So I can either turn these symbols off or leave them. Right now I'm gonna leave them on. Is there a base color in this, or is this just like oh, it's just like a fabric. Oh yeah, it's like black velvet sleeve. That's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I did a pattern on this. It's about right there. Now On the other characters, I did leave those lines white, but there's nothing that uses this pattern that huge. So I actually think I might go like full black in those cracks. I think that looks really cool. I really like the contrast with this like gold detail on the black sleeve. And while I'm doing this, Ajani needs a code compile because I have somewhat of a strong machine that is way faster to do code compiles. And I'm going to grab your latest submission, Arthur. Go ahead and start this code compile right quick. Is it weird as viewers to see someone like doing substance painter art and then a second later being in Visual Studio building code? So yeah, making these skins is pretty efficient because I can kind of just come through here. What I'm like really tempted to do at some point is that I always look at this because it's just like a cool looking thing. There's this superhero material that's like superhero costume, and I'm tempted to make like a Halloween costume for all the characters. But yeah. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Okay, those are the symbols. Got that. Yeah, time travel DLC. That velvet makes that look way better. That looks fine. I'm just seeing what these layers are. Okay, so that's gloss for the skirt thing. Leather cuff. I'm not sure why the main color would be green for this, but... Oh, it looks like just a roughness thing. Good old socks. That's gonna be, I think I'll do, yeah, I actually like the slight lighter gray when it's smaller detail. Yeah, the shadow Ite is looking kind of dope. I still haven't decided if I want to leave the robe symbols on or not, but I'll figure that out later, shortly. It's kind of weird that that didn't change the color of this thing. Oh, I know why. All the way back down to this thing. Maybe. No, it's normal. It's weird. It should replace it. Okay, well, gonna fix that. There we go. Now I'm not forced to like make this black. Okay, I don't know where the heck this his pants stuff's coming from. It affected down there a little bit, so I'm gonna have to do his pant layers new, which is fine. Actually, there's other stuff that works. So does that, and then I just need to change these guys to the gold probably. Need that, and I'm just gonna pick a gold for this. Well, you can just be that, and then I can just get the color right. I think I have gold somewhere else where I can sample it properly to make sure it's consistent. Is that the only place? Guess it is. Actually, I don't like this at all. I'm gonna find a layer that like already has gold and just add the mask to it. Wait, I'm in the ballpark. There's the one I wanted. Yep, there we go. Now I just need to get the skirt. So I have the same desaturated albedo, and I'm going to do the same thing up here. And I actually kind of like this gray. I'm gonna do a fill layer just to have the control there, but I don't want it like too dark, so I like the contrast in the can I do 3D gradient? I don't have a position map. Well, let's make one real quick. I'll do a gradient, kind of like what I had on it before. So something I'm gonna do though, just for I'm gonna leave that lighter just because it's so much of the same color on everything. Which is kind of the point of this skin. It's a monochromatic, you know, cool thing, but so something that I didn't change was this guy. Okay, so the body's pretty much ready. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. It's really cool. So I got told to get rid of that. Okay, so I'm gonna test some stuff right quick. Oh, damn it, picked the wrong map, tell you what. Oh yeah, I forgot. Um, forgot. There's something else I gotta look at in a second. Sweet, you fixed it. Now the real test. That, okay. I have another thing too. Whoa, what just happened? Either a really bad hitch or a crash just happened. Whoa, that was a really bad hitch. What the hell happened? Okay, so another test that I want to try. Is I'm going to turn on fake latency, which simulates playing on a dedicated server where there's ping. It's like super over exaggerated, but I want to see how it behaves because God, I gotta turn on camera probe on that freaking thing. So yeah, in the past, it still kind of throws you around a little bit. I mean, this is probably the equivalent of playing at like 200 ping, but still. Yeah, because this used to like throw you like 5 times longer. Oh yeah, so there was a marketplace pack today that has like 5 helmets in it, and I want to look at them. I don't know what it would be called though. War room? I guess it's this. Let's go in here. Alright, let's check out these bad boys. Ooh, these are cool. So we got us. Oh, it's not a split up mesh. That's dumb. So there's a helmet that we can turn into a wearable. That's cool. It's another wearable, and it's pretty well made. And there's a whole other one that has the Hanako symbol on it already. Some other, should any of these be skins? This is pretty good quality, nice textures. Ooh, that's cool. Something that I wish that we did a little different was not building the sheath into the character, because it would be cool to have this sheath part of the katana skin instead. This is a cool. This stuff would look way out of place in our game because it's not stylized, though stylizing this stuff would be pretty easy, but this is pretty cool. The little incense burner mesh. This is cool. I wouldn't mind putting that in the castle maps, like in the altar rooms. I forgot to check. I'm gonna go to Hanako Castle really quick. Oh. Yeah, I don't want bots on that. I just need to go like right here. Let me turn off net emulation for a second. Oh yeah, server having latency really shouldn't be a thing. It should just be client. So pole vault was one of the crazy ones in here. Oh, I can kind of sight measure this. So if I'm on the end and I pole vault, wait, oh yeah, I have to like run off and then do it. Interesting. This behaves. It's actually pretty good. So from here, I should reach about the top of the stairs, and I do. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Nice improvement. All right, I got distracted from this. All right, so I think this is looking pretty dope. Is anyone still alive out there, chat? I do have one question. Where the heck is I turned it off like 800 times and now I can't find the layer. Oh, this. Symbols or no symbols? On the robe. I think the symbols look better, but it just gives it a little bit of pop. Let me see. Yeah, it just is too. I know it's supposed to be like the shadow skin, but it just looks wrong without them to me. Like it's just too much black on black on black on black. You start to lose detail and it makes the character look even more dated than it already is. I need to make a noob Saibot bundle where it's just a material 000 plugged into base color, and that's it. That's the whole skin. Or no, emissive with 000 plugged in. So it's an unlit material. It just looks like you're a literal, like, just silhouette moving around. Yeah, I think the Ite is due for some bleach blonde. I mean, his hair is kind of already his hair, so really I just need to make the little headband gold, and that's, or I could just make it like a black, like black silk. I think I might do that. That'll look cooler. I wish I knew how to make the SSS on the skin look this good in game. It looks way better in here. I kind of got it working in engine, but oh yeah, I'm gonna have to remake the mask for that. I'll have to look. So is there even? There you go. We could make them old. You know what? I don't hate that idea for this. It's kind of an interesting contrast. Give them white hair. Nah. I will for the when I do like the heavenly set with the white, like white and gold armor, I'll definitely give the Ite white hair. So I don't even think I changed anything with so where's, I thought I had a silk material, but maybe it's in here. Oh yeah, silk, there it is. Add a massive color selection, pick, and it's that. And oh, I think that's like subsurface. Yeah, I think the black headband's cool. Oh, I see. I see. It's actually like, oh, it's not in the ID map. Stupid. Oh yeah, when I tried to use a substance hair shader to replace his existing hair, it's like triplanar. Hair textures are very hard. me set up the exports for this, and then I'll do the Yamai version, and then I might not do the Yamai version tonight. I'm a little tired. Okay, so there's already a head template. Then which one do I have active? I think I might just use the cached one. No. I get I feel like the Hulk. It's like the key is I'm always tired. No, this is actually, it's already set up. I can just change the name. Hold on though. Hold on. Hold the phone. Wait a second. There's something I'm missing. The quiver needs to get skinned too, and I don't know where the hell that thing is. Is there not a quiver substance file? I know I textured those, or maybe I didn't. That's not awesome. So I really have to do a third shadow thing for those. I'm honestly, damn it, because I have to do bronze and gold. I can't escape it. I'm gonna have to do 2 for that too. That's like another character's worth of work, kinda though. I just noticed the quiver's not in part of this. Well, that's a mishap. I'm gonna see how it looks, because if it looks stupid, which it probably will, I'll have to change it. So 126, is 126 the head? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna open up the Yamai version of this. It's very possible. I think I might just not have I might not have an ID map for it, and that's why I didn't do it. You know what I'm thinking here? All he has is the one Yamai symbol. The rest can pretty much be the same. I might just generate the Yamai one because it's a lot of redundant work. I believe if I save this as Yamai, yeah, I think I can just like go bronze on these. Yeah, something like that. Oh, is this where the Yamai symbol is? Okay. Oh, it's this whole freaking thing. So wait, is the Hanago symbol just built into this? Then if so, that's not great. I know for this one I can just replace it with the Yamai symbol and then change the color. What's going on? Yeah, this might just be built into this model, which is not great news. So is that really in the, oh my goodness, it is in the ID map. Okay. Well, here's what's going to go down. We're going to do some real fast problem solving. So where is this ID map? Textures. Gonna go back to Photoshop. And the other thing I need to fix is Okay, so the Hanako symbol's not even in the thing, so what I'm gonna do is just paint it out. Bada bing. I'm gonna reload that, and is this the layer this thing's in? Yup. Reselect the ID map. And there's still a Hanako symbol somewhere. Where are you, wretched Hanako symbol? Now I'm just confused. Let's go through each layer till it's gone. I went through all the layers. Where the heck is it? I don't understand. I really don't, though. Okay, so that's part of it. Okay. Nope, that's not. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. What the heck? Where is this hiding? Okay, so this had some impact on it. You know, oh, I think I know what it is now. Everything's using the old ID map. So I need to update it and everything. Now we're getting close. Is there somehow like one tiny little bit of this that I missed? Why is it still on that spot? Okay, just to get rid of it, I'm gonna make a layer, add white mask, and just paint it out. Okay, I've gotten rid of the wretched Hanako symbol. So I'm gonna duplicate this layer, add black mask. Down here under alpha, my symbol. I'm gonna stamp me a new one for Yamai on here. Except it's kind of being an a-hole, so what I'm gonna do is move it out of here because I don't it's masking weird. There we go. And then I do want some height, and I'll just change the height to give it some normal map. All right, now something I do need to check. I need to double check the what I'm going to do is just select all this, because I don't really, I'm going to put this all in this folder. This will be called Yamai Ite Skin. Create smart material. Go back to Shadow Ite Yamai. Go back to the head shader. Just gonna delete all these layers. I have Yamai Ite Skin. Then I can just do what I did with the other one. I should have left that silk layer, but it's fine. It was easy enough to make. And then under, I do see one tiny little detail that I missed. Okay. Ready for export. Oh crap, I forgot. I named these wrong. Let me go fix it on the Windows side real quick. So these are actually correct already, which is fine with me. So I'm going to export these. Oops, no, that's wrong. This is supposed to be head Yamai. And then shadow head for Hanako's wrong. What the heck? Why is this wrong? Skin, shadow, Hanako, head, HN, albedo. Why is that wrong? Oh, it's not wrong. I'm just dumb. Ew. Alright. So I do need to make a tiny change to this in these textures. There's I need the alpha channel. And that needs to be here. And here. Okay. So I think these are ready for import now and set up, and then we'll test it, and then I'm going to bed. I don't think there's anything else I need to do with these. Okay, I'm not going to make icons tonight. I don't have it in me. Made too many tonight. I will get it working though. So under characters, wrong character folder. Ite, need to make a skins folder. Wait, what the fuck? Where did I put these? They should be in here, but they're not. Oh, I put it in the wrong folder. Lots of textures incoming. What sucks is the quiver. I don't have an answer for that yet. And I don't even think there's a substance file that has it anywhere. It's like a lost asset. I don't think there's anything for the... Oh, there is an old one. Is it in here? No, it's not in here either. Well, that sucks. I'll see how it looks. Alright, so this is somewhat ready. What I'm going to do... I'm gonna have to track down these textures. I might do that tonight. Alright, so I have these. I'm gonna go ahead and move this just so I can plug in the new textures easier on another screen. Oh yeah, I do have an SSS mask for this. Good. Okay. I'm gonna make the my version for the other team if you don't know what that is. And then for the head, I'm gonna make the meg off of that. Oh, so I am using SSS still, I just have a specific color. Okay, well, I'm glad I already did that then. Okay. So now what I need to do, under items, I'm gonna duplicate the ETA. It's gonna be ID 5000. Gonna make a data asset for the skin. Gonna move this so I can hook stuff up easy. This is what I need to make that I don't have. So it's gonna look real weird. I don't even know where these textures are. I think I am gonna fix that though. And it should be pretty easy. Is the... Ooh, what's nice about this, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like the original Yumi is part of this, so at least I get 2 for 1. This has to exist somewhere. Quiver, there's a quiver folder. Ooh. I do have a substance file for it. And it has the original bow. So sweet, I get the bow skin and the quiver done in one go. So that's where it was hiding. Well, let's go ahead and finish this up, make this real quick, because shadow, I'm not going to set up the bow, but I am going to at least get this part done. Like, I'm going to make the texture, but I'm not going to like make it in game. Okay, so this already has like there's an arrow here and everything. No. Well, look at that. Does this have an ID map somehow? What am I even using? Oh, I'm using the diffuse as an ID map. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's not Yamai symbols, but I honestly might just... Oh, so this I see now. This has like a Hanako thing like built in. So what I think I might do, and this might look cool, let me try it. How is... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, what if I make this like that, and then just make it like just straight black. Then this way, I do need a folder for this though. It probably should be gold. Did I really just leave the Hanako symbol on both? No, I didn't. Oh, I must have edited it in after. Actually, I'm gonna come back to this. I want to sleep on this. I'm trying to rush it and I don't want it to be bad, so I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna see how this looks though, just as is. The quiver's gonna look stupid in the belt, but still. This setup has become incredibly flexible. I like it a lot. Oh, damn it. No. No. It's not what I wanted. Did I pick the ninja? What the fuck's wrong with me? Oh yeah, there's a shadow hat. That'll be cool with this skin. I think if I have Ite hair, it's gonna have like a little red band. Oh, maybe not. Does it have a little red band? Oh yeah, it does. Do I really? I'm not making shadow Ite hair. It's too small. This skin does look really good though. I like it. Turned out cool. The quiver, I don't hate the quiver red, honestly, but it does need it. Since I have to do it anyway for the bow, because it's the same texture, it might as well. I need to replace the arrows in there with like the new arrow mesh that's like, actually, eh. It's fine. Let's see what the Yamai one looks like. Pretty cool. I like this. This set is nice. Especially with weapon options too, where you just get all of that. Leaving the skirt lighter than everything else was a good move, and I think leaving the symbols was smart too. You know what originally started this idea? Was I had the Ite open. Or sorry, the Naginatashi. And I was messing around with his armor. And I had the Hanako skin open. Actually, it'd be cooler if I did on the original one. My demonstration. So I had this character, I had this open. And I was like, huh, I wonder what would happen. Damn it. Defaulting to the head. If I did... First off, this is more of like what the white I was thinking of would be like. I would use this painted plastic. This was the material that I liked for some of the Nagi ideas. The white armor would be something like this. I also thought this high gloss black with the gold outlines was really cool, but then what that led me to carbon fiber. Something like that, like an actual carbon fiber skin set for everybody. It would be somewhat redundant with the, like what I would honestly do is take the shadow set and just replace the layer with the carbon fiber and bring the gold outlines back. But there's some pretty cool material options here, and it's just like pretty easy. Like just iron, like an iron, it's pretty easy to replace stuff in these. This was kind of what I was thinking for like the gold skin. Like you have the Hanako-y colors on the border, but the middle would be more of like a true gold. Because like Hanako gold is like always something like this, but it would be more of like a muted. Something like that. Or even like a platinum skin, where it's just like chromed out. What would be cool is like an incandescent kind of thing. Lizard scales. Stylized stone wall. It's like the 70s couch bundle. Oh man. It's just like chainmail. But yeah, I mean, even beyond this though, all these smart materials are even crazier. Like, there's some like kind of incandescent looking. I have no idea how it works, but it does. And this could just be like Photoshop. Almost everything was Photoshop at that point. It was a lot of like blending layers, and like you would take your bakes to select, but it took way longer. I'd say a good bit of Hanako is still in that. There you go, just straight latex skin. Steel painted. I've thought about doing jade armor and tying it in with the jade weapons. Like, It'd be hard. Nothing really goes with it really well. Like the accents, but it's kind of cool. Oh, this is cool. There's an actual like bronze armor preset. Anything that says armor in it, I want to check it out. Yeah, that's pretty much the same as that other material. Fiberglass. That looks like the banding that like 3D printed stuff gets. 3D printed model pack. Yeah, there's a lot of armor presets in here. They know people be we just have like the old machinery pack. Some of these are so dependent on like the substance textures that they don't work really great. Besides the carbon fiber, though, the only one I really like in here is glass visor is pretty neat. Like there's some interesting applications for this. I don't know if it would work how the shader works though. It looks like there's some like subsurface stuff going on. Like just have like the unicorn skin pack. I honestly think a unicorn skin pack would do pretty well. It would look absurd and totally like visually break our art direction, but people would like it. So here we go. Here's the Marvel sponsored Hanako costume. But yeah, eventually I want all the new characters to be on the same rig, so we can do like full model skins that are more expensive, but they could actually be like a full replacement outright. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great evening, and I'll probably actually no, we have a test tomorrow, so I probably won't be streaming. Oops, I didn't mean to save that.